What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the show, as you can see on screen there, Rashid White, your hostess. My other hostess over there, Barrick Burrell,
What
football
up, guys?
extraordinaire.
Football season almost here, by the way.
He knows his hoops too. He knows his baseball too over here, man. You know that's why we definitely have each other over here, man. You know. All right, so let's get let's get to this, man. Coach of the year, Tom Thibodeau. Barrick is very
happy
excited
about
that. A new beginning. Beginning. You know,
we shall see. Hopefully,
yes. Positive things shall happen. I know in Nickland, you guys were, very negative in a sense. So there was dark. It seemed like there was always a dark cloud on the Garden. It was just weird, right? It's always a cloud on the, around Madison.
Well, because of James Dolan, that's why. It's always a dark cloud because of James Dolan.
Yeah,
but he finally got his act right, didn't he? I'm gonna sit in the back and do what owners are supposed to do. Sit back and chill and let my money work for me. That's what we should do. That's what good businessmen do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he's gotten this team who is projected to be an 8th seed to a 10th seed to a 4th seed. Actually beating out the Atlanta Hawks for that.
It was a tiebreaker, by the way. It was a tiebreaker because they both friends with the same record. Yeah. So,
Barrett, take us off on this one, man.
Did man.
Deserve this or Monty Williams? So that's the big debate.
I'm a Knicks fan, man. I'm just gonna take it where it is, baby. Okay, my guy get it. That's the way it go down. Okay, it was well thought out. It was well orchestrated. I'm stop BSing. Monty Williams deserved it as much as anything, probably more because of the amount of wins that was accumulated by Phoenix this year. But I think the reason why the needle sort of went towards Thibodeau because he took what seemed to be, as your words would be, a B-rated or C-rated type of team and turned them into a 40-win team, accompanying the 4th seed. And obviously, they didn't have a chance to win the series because I think in this series you finally seen what was going on with the Knicks. There was no offense or not enough offensive firepower.
They got guard play. You need guards.
Well,
quickly, not guards that can actually not just dribble, penetrate. If you look at Trae Young, I mean, he can actually spread you out, and he can actually go downhill. So
Trae Young is developing something that most NBA guards do not have: the ability to know where every defender on him is located and have them commit to following him in the act of shooting. That's been his real big concept right now, and I don't see anybody doing that right now but him. But anyway, I digress.
Harden does that. Harden can do that. That's where he's probably learning a lot about that.
Well, I don't know where he's learning from, but who's doing it consistently right now in the postseason at this moment has been Trae Young. But hey, the bottom line is at this point.
It's a start. Listen, the Knicks were in the basement for years. It was dark days. Like I said, every time I go through Madison Square Garden, there just seems to be a cloud up there for some weird reason, man. It was
damn cloud
great.
over there. Listen,
sometimes dark.
Listen, this is Thibodeau's second. This is Thibodeau's second Coach of the Year award. Of course, he got it when he was in Chicago. When that team did what they did, and Derrick Rose got the MVP and the things of that nature. This is the second time he's won. And his ability to coach up these guys and get them to commit and play hard, especially on the defensive end, has been his trademark. He's a great basketball X and O guy, and I think at this point in time, the Knicks should do what they have to do to make sure they maintain this man in one way or the other. But I think Monty Williams should have probably won this thing because of the amount of wins and success that Phoenix has had. But Quinn Snyder could have been up for it too. What Utah's been doing.
Yeah, they had Steve Nash up there. He was, I think he got number 4 because of the up and downs that Brooklyn had. And I know he has a star-studded cast, but, trying to get, 3 egos in a sense, 3 superstar players to actually play together, move the ball around, play unselfishly. It says a lot to Steve Nash in a sense, though, and he's done a really good job. And
these guys, that's why they mentioned. But hey, I think when it comes down to it, I think where the actual needle wound up falling for the most part is taking a basically subpar looking squad and turning them into a postseason team. But that probably won't be every year. I think for the most part, when a team has won as many games as Phoenix has and has dominated through the course of the Western Conference as much as they have, I think overall the coach of the year should go to the team that's been consistently dominating all year long. The Knicks weren't dominating all year long. Defensively they have been, but offensively they were up and down.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the roster, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Julius Randle starts on the championship team. Maybe he comes off the bench. But I mean, none of these guys on championship, the roster. Maybe Derrick Rose can start. It depends on the situation.
Derrick Rose is the gamer.
Yeah. But like none of these guys are actually really starting. I mean, what's his name, man? The number 3 pick. Long day, guys. I'm sorry.
RJ
Barrett, he wouldn't start for the championship team. I mean, a lot of these guys quickly wouldn't start. I mean, Julius Randle, it depends. Maybe is he a starter? Yes or no? I mean, it depends on the championship. So Thibodeau actually made a really, really, really good job. So I'm gonna throw another segue into this. Let's be on the next subject. The title of this video here is Coach of the Year. What's next for the Knicks now?
Well, obviously you're going to have to go out there and get firepower. Right now you have Kelly Oubre right now showing mutual interest. But then again, Golden State doesn't look like they want to part ways with him either, especially with Clay coming back next year. I don't blame them. But there is a mutual interest with him and the Knicks because he would have a lot more involvement in the offense if he was to go to New York. So that's appealing to anybody. But we shall see. Other than Kelly Oubre, I don't know who else is out there right now to go out there and go. Maybe LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, he's a restricted. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Michael Jordan's going to match.
Probably so. Most likely so. Yeah. But these are a few players that are stepping up right now, saying I like what's going on at MSG. And and listen, maybe the Knicks can be a 45-win team next year. I won't go off and say 50 because if you're a 50-win team, that means you have a great point guard, you got great low post play. You're healthy, and you're playing good defense. And teams that do that usually wind up with 50 wins. So I don't know if the Knicks are going to have 50 wins, but if they get one of these players, I can see them going. Oh, and by the way, I know right now this will not happen, but I also heard somewhere that they will try to call Portland and see the availability of Dame Lillard. Dame is not coming here. Okay? Dame loves it in Portland. He is the man in Portland. As you and I spoke about privately, he is involved in the process of a head coach, which you don't get that many places in the NBA or football. So Dame's not leaving Portland. But the Knicks will call. And well, they should. They got the money. Go ahead and call. See what happens. If you can get the man to get on the plane and come interview with you, that's even good. This thing gonna get him.
Yeah, he's gonna need a true number 2. And maybe Julius Randle could be that. Who knows?
Julius Randle's got to work on his game right now. Okay, Julius Randle's got an offense, but in that series against Atlanta, we found out he cannot handle double team. He cannot handle triple team. Okay, Atlanta made sure they were not letting Julius Randle beat them. Okay, now did Tibbs come back with some kind of adjustment? He was out coaching the series. But I think he was very limited in what he can do offensively too. But at the end of the day, guys, he got the award based on turning a subpar offensive team and a roster, turned them into a postseason team. So he's awarded the award. Congratulations to you. Now that you got the award and the Knicks have made the postseason, you do now know next year there's no excuses, right? I'm a fan, and I'm not making no excuses. This guy right here will be the first one to say, yo, you got some explaining to do. Well, look, next year is going to be what it is.
You got a team right across the water, man, and you stay loyal. I don't know why, but I mean now
that's what you guys loyalty.
There's a reason to now. There's a reason to now.
Well, hey, look, it's good to have 2 NBA New York City teams, just like in LA. There was 2 LA teams in the postseason. There was 2 New York teams in the postseason. Now one of them is gone, just like in LA. So that's the way it goes, and we'll look forward to next season. But yeah, that's the thing.
We're going to wrap this video up. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.
Peace.